Okay, I am with Brian Hedges out of Australia and with Philip Beaton, I believe that's how you pronounce the last name, out of
Yeah.
Denmark. And uh, Philip is perhaps interested in joining pool funding, but had a question about how exactly do we pull money out of the market to give it to the people, right? So just share my screen real quick. We often use a poster here. This one here. We often talk about this is what we do compared to other opportunities that take money from the people and send it to the market. Pool funding is different. We take money from the market and shower the people with funds they don't have to pay back. Okay, it's a big claim. And let me back it up here with some documentation on what we've done already. So, first thing you need to know is that the funds that we're working with here, that you see here, this is done in USDT, okay? So the way that our members are collecting funds is not with our coin. They're collecting funds with I believe it's the most popular digital currency in the world, and that's USDT on the Binance network. And when you look at funds sent in the account area of the website, everybody gets an account, so we have our home page, and then we have our account. On the account page of the website, it'll keep a record of how much funds was sent, and of course that's coming out of the wallet, right? So this is attached to a wallet. That's how Web 3.0 websites work. Okay. So how many funds were sent compared to how many funds were received? But the thing about the funds sent is whatever you send, you will actually get repaid 100%. Okay. It doesn't necessarily happen every day, but the repayment happens over time. Okay. And it's based on kind of a circular motion in our pool as people get paid. Everybody in the pool rotates by one for every payment. And it just, the idea is to complete a full rotation daily, but we're not quite at that stage yet. But we should be there soon where we get that level of rotation in the pool. But in the meantime, we are paying out money. So basically anything sent to the pool in the form of USDT will be sent back to the same user that sent it. Okay. Now, we have our own coin. And that's the PFB coin, our pool funding coin. Currently around $29,000 per coin at this moment in time. This coin was started in January, on the 4th of January of this year, 2024. And when we launched the coin, we launched it at a value of $100 per PFB coin. Within its first 6 weeks, it climbed to an all-time high of $64,000 per coin. This is highly unusual for any new coin in the crypto space to do this kind of, to be going up so fast and so quickly, well, such a short time. Our trajectory, we believe we're going to be at about 100,000 per coin in October of this year. We can feel pretty confident about that because we maintain a very tight circulating supply of the coin. And so that, we can actually gauge how well we're doing based on, limiting the number of coins that are floating out there so that we're not competing against, traders who are coming in like whales and beating it down, beating the price down. Really not possible with our coin. And then also, the utility of our coin is, in order to participate in our pool, you have to pay a monthly fee of $10 in the $10 pool. We have 3 pools. There's a 10, 100, 1,000, but so far the 10 is the only one that's open. We're going to be opening up the $100 one maybe in about a month from now. And in the fall, open up the $1,000 pool. But in the meantime, everything's being done at the $10 pool at this time. And the utility of our coin is people make monthly payments for access. They cannot access our pool funding system without paying monthly for access, and they gotta purchase our PFP coin in order to be able to have access to our pool funding. And in addition to that, we have something called assurance, because in order to keep the rotation moving smoothly, we're all on a timer. Okay, so basically, over the course of 24 hours, you need to make a payment within 24 hours. No sooner than 20 hours, and no later than 24 hours. Okay, so we're all on a timer. And if for some reason we fail to make our payment on time, which could disqualify us, because it takes 3 days to get qualified. Okay, and that's U plus 2 in order to get qualified. Okay, and in order to avoid going through requalification, okay, we offer something called assurance. And assurance is something you can purchase for $15 per unit. So that's just $5 more than a normal payment. Okay, so our 50% more than a normal payment. Okay, and you can pre-purchase this. Like I have a unit here. Okay, I have 1 unit of assurance here. If I don't make my payment on time, the assurance will cover the payment, and then I'd have to then go purchase more assurance to keep protecting myself. Okay, but between the monthly payments and the assurance payments, and so far those are the 2 utilities we have. We have future utility coming in later, but for now this is active. Our active utility is the monthly payment and the assurance payments. And new people, when they come in under our $200 plan, they come in with a purchase of $100 of PFB on their first day. Okay, all of this is contributing to what we call positive buying pressure on our coin. Okay, so this is why you see it going up and going up and going up. That's what's making it go up. So this positive buying pressure on the coin, from people joining and buying $100 of it, people making monthly payments, or buying more coin to be able to make their monthly payment, and the assurance and all that. This is what's creating the upward push on the value of our coin. Okay, now when they do that, any kind of purchase that is done, okay, I am the creator of the program, so when I signed up under the guarantee. Okay, now if we go to the guarantee, and by the way, we actually have a video down at the very bottom of our page here, talks about the guarantee down here. In this was a concept video. This video here was created before we even made the website. We talked about how the guarantee covers everything. Okay, now the guarantee is like this. Anytime you make a purchase of a PFB and to make monthly payments or whatever, assurance, those payments are going to be sent directly to the guarantee fund. Okay, and the guarantee fund is right here. All right, so as you can see here, there's almost 2% of a coin sitting in the guarantee fund right now from people that have made purchases, and from people that have paid their monthly or their assurance payments in order for that to accumulate here in the guarantee fund. What happens next is that we do a swap. I'll just do a demonstration of one now. We do a swap from the PFB to USDT, because all our members are paid in USDT. They're not paid in PFB. Okay. Let me just do a swap of 0.001. We'll just do a small fraction. And we have 1,000,000 coins. So we we can do small fractions of 1,000,000 coins all day long. So this would be $28 as an example. Swap. I'm not really being aggressive right now because I want to see the price go higher, because it's much better for me to sell at the higher price than it is to sell when the price is at what I consider a current low. We're kind of close to the current low, so I don't want to be selling too much right now. And that's how we've been able to manage to keep the price going up and up and up, because I manage it. I manage it quite well. Okay. So now I can make 3 payments here. Okay. Now, in the case of assurance, I can pay some people off if I need to, or I can then pay off some orders in the pool. Okay, so that's what the fund would be used for. And as you can see here, so far we have paid out $22,320 to our members. And where did that money come from? 100% of that came from what you just witnessed me doing. I converted the PFP that came into the guarantee wallet, or I took existing PFP coins in addition to what people use, because I'm able to sell even more than what the people provide, right? Because I have 1,000,000 coins to work with, right? And the combination of that, I've been able to sell to USDT, and then I'm able to deliver those payments by paying off orders in the pool, or paying off late payments on the assurance. And then you can see here, like Corey was the last one to get paid here on basically yesterday. Yeah, so Corey was the last person to get a guarantee payment yesterday, about 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And then Anita got a couple of payments, and then Jeff, and then Carl, and then Mark. So we can see who's getting paid. Yeah, so I know, Brian, you've been paid from the guarantee. You've experienced that, right?
Yeah.
So pretty much everybody's probably going to get some guarantee payments, but also the pool is also paying you. So your members in the pool pay each other. But when the guarantee pays, that eliminates that line in the pool. So, so it's not just being replaced by another order, right? So it doesn't create an order when the guarantee pays. But the bottom line is, this right here is evidence that we're taking money out of the market and giving it to the people. So this is fulfillment of what we showed you here in the form of this poster here. So this fulfills that, okay? And clearly coming from the market, okay? So that's where it's coming from. Now, at some point, we're going to reach a nexus point where our membership is so large, right? Right now, we're about 1,000 users. But when our membership gets to a certain size, that's gonna give us a pretty consistent daily buying pressure that we can count on, and we'll be able to sell against it, in order to pay. And then you're going to see that number sharply increase. So I wouldn't be surprised if we end up paying out $1 billion from the market in less than a year, believe it or not. Okay. Just everything goes out in exponential. So, things are going to really pick up speed here, when people start to figure out what we're offering, because funding that you don't have to pay back, that's a really good deal for the people. So that's a complete idea. I appreciate not being interrupted, but I got the whole idea out there for you. Bill, was any part of that unclear to you?
Well, that explains a few things, but it's like you've got the 1,000,000 tokens,
Yes.
and then you sell it for.
Oh, to talk into your microphone so we can hear you. Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Much better. Yeah.
Right.
Say again. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so you got the 1,000,000 tokens. You swap
Yes.
it for USDT.
Yes. Correct.
So the liquidity is only provided from the members, right?
Well, I mean, I put a little liquidity in to begin with, $100, right? So that's how it all began, right? But so far, I don't think there's anybody providing, adding to the liquidity pool. I think I'm probably the only person providing liquidity for the PFB USDT pair. So for that pair, I'm the
Oh,
only liquidity provider. So it ain't about liquidity because what we're trying to do is get the price as high as possible, because like anything you can ratchet up, right? Like if it costs $300 to get something to go up 10,000, right? And by the
yeah,
time you're selling it, you're collecting $500 on the way down. Does that make sense?
yeah,
So that gives us leverage. So we're actually going to be able to use, what the people provide us. We'll be able to use that, and then we get more out of what they provide us because of the leverage of the market, which is why the market is such an important part of what we're doing. We're not just shuffling people's money around like other opportunities.
yeah. That sounds really good. Really good.
All right. So you're ready to join?
Yeah, I'm ready to join.
All right, great. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording now.
Okay, cheers. Thanks. Thanks a lot.